Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the LA Chargers. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. At their own 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after pickup of nearly a yard.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now 2nd and 9. Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Brings up 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
On 4th down, Herbert. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. At the 49-yard line. Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Herbert now. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. 35-yard line.
something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe something taken from me.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Herbert. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here now, a 3rd down and 8. Operating from the gun, Herbert. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Texans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Throwing now is Stroud. This one swung out to Montgomery. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And down to the 36-yard line here. 8 yards on the pickup, but now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
All right. 18.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st down, Houston.
Stroud working out of the gun. That's complete to Dell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Tui Pelotu, he got in there and met him behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Stroud looking to throw. And it is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins from 13 yards out. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. But the crowd goes. First, do no harm. Right now, they're arguing themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is taking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
It's a pickup of 6.
So you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one. And what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
380. 380.
Here's Tracy. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
First down, here's Mitchell. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Tracy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
Set. 380. Cap it. Let's go. Go.
Looking to throw. Herbert firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Set. 380. Set.
Now Herbert, third and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Problem attempts on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just a field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. And Stroud now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Very nicely done there on the reception, and what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback. Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
All right. Hey, south.
Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Here's Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Montgomery will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A A strong run there, boy, when he gets it, especially around the goal line, like a bull in a china shop.
And none of us ever want to confront that bull in any china shop, do we? Any more than we want to confront him. Got behind his pads, ran with power, and got into the end zone.
What an asset around the goal line, a guy like that.
It's almost like a safety blanket, isn't it? When all else fails, hand it to this big back and let him power his way forward.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
10 yards on the play.
Herbert going to change the play here.
First down.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. Taken down at the 42.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Coleman. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Tyrone Tracy, 28 yards. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it makes the score 21-10.
Chargers 10. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Now Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 3rd and a yard.
Why, Tony. All right. 18. Hey, south. Under.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going for it. Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
All right. 18. What's that? Hey, uno.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here we go. Swap. Love a swap. 19 Texans.
Final play of the half. Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And this is caught. And it'll be a big hit at the end of this one, but it's also a big play as he's able to hang on to the football. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go. Let's go.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
11.
Stroud to throw it. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards. 1st down, Houston.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there. And he did a lot of that on that play.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there in the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that would be the second half was better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Stroud got his man, Dell.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Here we go.
From the gun on third down, Stroud. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So on fourth down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. And Fairbairn missed it. He pulled it left. And this will remain an 11-point spread.
And partner, a lot of kickers in this spot like to aim at the right upright and just draw it back down the center. This one looked like it was aimed at the left upright and just kept bending away.
The Charger drive about to get going. Herbert. On Herbert, his third interception. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
19 Texans. On the quick, right? Mike, 18.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. And incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here we go. 18. Let's hurt.
On 2nd and 10, Stroud. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Oh, ready? Hey, no more. Tony, 11. Under.
Another try after the first down sack. Stroud. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down.
18. Let's hit. Why Tony? Hey, no. Hey, South.
Looking to throw. Stroud. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
43-yard attempt.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Herbert. On the out route, he finds Johnston. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Set. Lion. Set.
Herbert now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 39. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Now it's Herbert. Checks this one down, it's Mitchell. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw over the middle, and it's caught by Johnston. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 5.
Kappa. Set.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he's got it. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Rondé gets him a 20-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. He's got it, and it's 24-17.
Makes the score Texans 24 and Chargers 17.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. That's complete to Dell. Stroud calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
White Tony, 19 Texans. Look hot.
Stroud looking to throw. This one swung out to Montgomery. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
South. 11.
Throwing now is Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 Texans.
Stroud will look to throw once more. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Look hot. Buggy. Hey, uno. Hey, south. 11.
Here's Stroud. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 34-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
One more. White Tony. Route to the right. 19 Texans.
Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It's getting cold in here because it looks like he's trying trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanketed his receivers. That's a backbreaker for the defense. They finished this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
Going up the gun, Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. On the arc, and he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
11. Hey, no more. Why Tony?
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And Stroud now to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Texans. David Montgomery. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Texans have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
All my fancy things, my crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look on the window pane, and I ain't changed. You should know, way more than you hate. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. From the cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right?
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Set. What is it hot?
Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38. Chargers 17. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's third down and 4.
At the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Herbert. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let him bleed the game out that way.
And the connection not there. Incomplete. Just 14 seconds down to the final couple of plays here. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
One last throw here for Herbert. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Texans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.